The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Twenty one. 3 down.
On first down, Garoppolo. And his first look is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hurry up.
Now the Georgia Southern man is Matt Breida, and he'll push his way forward to about the 32. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
180.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. A dump down to McKinnon. And now nothing but green ahead of him. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They run it with McKinnon. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take out extra blocks, and actually slip up and make a tackle.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
3 down.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
The throw is Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now the pitch to Freeman. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running game clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And he's got this down to the 35. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you. Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Now Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Tuesday.
Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first.
Tuesday.
Check, 48's the mic.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And that'll be hauled in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that,
but he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Duke Riley coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where I came from.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth.
11. 180.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Room here to run. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Ridley from 17 yards out. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey, gun.
3 down.
Here we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to his left.
Crash.
Caught left side, Garcon. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Hurry up.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that play is able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing it.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Garrett Selleck, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are back within a score. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
On 2nd down, Freeman. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play on 3rd down for the Falcons. 49 yards.
Let's go.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
3 down.
Ready. Blue 80. Mike 50.
They toss to Freeman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Here's Ryan to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On third down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick it apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
48 Mike. 48 Mike.
Hey, wait.
He'll look to run with Freeman. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Stand up in.
So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense.
Move. You got 3 down.
They'll try and run. Freeman. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And Bryant's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
11.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he's got some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
11.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
I got you.
That's going to go as a loss of 4,
11,
and it'll be 2nd down.
Good.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Duke Riley in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
21. 11. Black. Go ahead.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
White.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. A dump down to McKinnon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Woo! Let's get it.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Hey!
6.
They'll try and throw for it here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch number 12. Watch number 12.
Ready. Blue 80.
Sing on the slot. Sing on the slot.
Wait. Right. Hey, let's go.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hey, gun. 12. Ready, set.
Ryan
I'm going back to you.
looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. The Falcons on 3rd down.
11.
They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Hey, express.
Hey. 4 down. 4 down.
Wait. Gun.
Check 3.
Ready, set.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Drops it off for Coleman. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line.
11.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Check 2.
Blue 80. Hey, Tuesday.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down.
Right ash.
Sacked back at the 29. Solomon Thomas in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Ready, go.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He made his 1st attempt, this from 45. And Bryant's kick is good. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 3rd quarter starts with a run by Freeman. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Mike's 50. Mike's
On second down, here's Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. He's airing it out for Sanu. And that's caught inside the 30. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 54 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
4 down. Alert.
Now a toss right, Freeman. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Two times. 3 down.
Ready, blue 80.
Hey, check. Mike.
21.
50.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
11.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the back for a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
That's it, baby.
Julio Jones from 13 yards out. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2.
21.
50's the Mike.
They'll try to run with Freeman. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams
11,
script
11.
to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
11.
See what they have up their sleeve. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, second and 10. They'll run it out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
Omaha.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Throwing his Garoppolo on 3rd down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
4 down.
Here we go. 180.
Mike's 59.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skill.